Oh my goodness, the trees are so beautiful. They are the inspiration for this Qigong practice to help ease transitions. I'm so glad you're here. This is a creative nature meditation. Okay, to begin, we're going to release the shoulders since that's the first place that tightens up in a rough transition. So let's bring the shoulders up like an elevator, and they're going to pick up your ears, and your ears can relax into your shoulders. Squeeze, stretch, and drop your shoulders down. Down, down, down to the ground. Excellent. Notice your energy going all the way down to your feet. Take one breath in through your nose, up through your feet, and exhaling from your mouth all the way from your head to your toes. Let's do that again. And exhaling head to toe. Now we're going to gently start bouncing from the knees, letting your whole body be gently bounced. Like you're a baby being bounced by the earth. Feeling that gentle spring all through your spine, through your shoulders, through your hands. You're going to let the hands gently float up high, helping open the lungs and the lymph system. And on the exhale, we are letting go of anything you no longer need. Oh, how refreshing. And now gently float your arms down to your side, and we're going to bounce a little bit side to side to open up the spine. And coming back to center and to let it become more still. All right, and we're going to tap on some points on the face that help open all the channels in the body. So we're tapping here on the base of the cheekbones. We want to notice that we're getting a vibration going. It's helping all the channels in the front open. Notice the buzz and the vibration in your cheeks. Let me get that vibration going. And then we're going to do the same on the base of the eyebrows. This is going to help open the channels. The bladder channel in particular goes up over the head, down the back, helping you let go of anything you no longer need. So we're getting a nice vibration going there. Good. And then we're going to cup the head and cup the top of the head. It's nice to lean forward a little bit. A nice vibration there. Soothing vibration. Right? It's about the feel of what we do. And then I'm going to invite you to pinch the big vertebra that sits out here, C7. Pinch and release it. Again, this is if we're open here, we're relaxed everywhere. But if we're having a moment in transition, that's often the first place we tighten up. Okay, good. And now we're going to tap the tailbone. It's kind of the opposite of the head. We're going to tap the tailbone up the sacrum and down to the tailbone. Okay. All right. So now let's prepare ourselves in practice. We're going to stand like a tree, like a soft pine tree. If it's comfortable, I invite you to turn your focus inward by closing your eyes or bringing your focus to the ground if you need the eyes for balance. Notice the space between your fingers. Your fingers are relaxed and energized. Take some gentle breaths in through all of your skin. Noticing again the wave of your breath. On the exhale, releasing anything you no longer need. And remember in your heart the password we begin every Qigong practice. I am in the universe. And the universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. Now I invite you to invite a specially wise tree to help you with your practice. If your practice already includes inviting spiritual masters, go ahead and do that as well. I invite you to invite this tree to help you with your meditation. And we're going to set our intention. Please help me, tree, dear universe, all spiritual master I work with. Please help me grow and ease with transition from thing to thing in my day, or help me make a transition that needs to be made, that I might need a little help letting go into, or help me cope with the loss and changes that I didn't choose that are forcing me into transition I need help with. There it is. When I say that in your heart, you feel that desire to feel ease, continuity, connection through your transition. All right, and now we're going to form ourselves. It's called forming the yin and yang. I invite you to come into the feeling of being like a tree, noticing your roots, noticing the crown of your head. And your fingers are like the tips of branches and they're covered with leaves. And you might notice how the breeze may pass through your leaves in your imagination, and that there's a little flicker in your fingers. That might be how you notice any sensation or chi, like a tingle might happen briefly in a finger and then pass, and that's like a tree leaf blowing in the breeze. Now we're going to have our leafy fingers start to move like a water wheel. This is moving of yin and yang. Top hand out, the bottom hand coming in and up. And now the left hand is now on top and it goes out and down. It's just a continuous water wheel. Noticing all the leaves on your fingers. And that these leaves are feeding the tree that is you. Right, notice how the tips of your fingers feed your core. They do connect directly to your heart. It's also drawing on the image of how every leaf and all the sugar it creates feeds the whole tree. So we're going to now gently bring our focus from the tips of our leaves to the fingers, from the fingers to our core, to the trunk of our body. Like we're watching the sap rise and fall in the core. And now, as we feel that strengthen our core, we're going to transition to bringing our hands together in front of the navel. Just taking some gentle breaths. Feeling the breath in your navel and feeling the gratitude as a tree for the life of all these leaves. All the leaves have given you the energy you've needed to add one more ring of growth to your core, to your trunk. We're going to bring our hands together here in front of the heart. And we're going to really use our imagination here. We're going to be as a tree, breathing in, bowing forward, exhaling, coming up. And I invite us to imagine that we are trees. With gratitude, watching our leaves fall. And coming up again. Watching the leaves fall and thanking them for making you who you are. I could not be who I am without each of the leaves that I've had. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this tree also knows, the tree that we imagine we are right now, that the leaves are falling and transforming on the ground, and they will be transformed to help create the soil that will nurture us in the future. And I can already imagine that as we are coming up from the bottom of a bough. We know in the future we are drawing up the transformed energy of the leaves. Thank you for being with me this season, leaves. Thank you for nurturing my future seasons. And we can extend this to thank everything in our lives that may be ending, and thanking how once it's transformed, somehow we will be renewed again with its transformed energy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Coming back now, standing with our hands together, still in front of the heart. Notice how grounded you feel. How easily now the energy runs up from your toes to your head and down. Thank you to the trees. Thank you to this lovely universe we get to live in and share with each other. Now see the energy moving down to your navel and see it spinning like a ball, condensing as it spins faster and smaller and brighter. Now you're going to tuck it in deep behind your navel, store it up. Take some gentle breaths and rub between your hands, rub between your fingers to nourish your spine. Massaging your face and heart. With love, gratitude to yourself. Combing through your scalp, massaging your ears. And then we're going to kind of be like falling leaves. We're going to fall down the inside of your left arm and the outside. Just have that joy of beautiful falling leaves down your arm and down the other side. And down the side of the body. And the other side. And down the front. And then let's just rub around the belly, just taking it in. And again, anchoring here in our lower vitality center, here behind the navel. Thank you so much for joining me in this creative nature meditation. Wish you ease through all your transitions and a beautiful, beautiful day. If you want to see more meditations like this, please subscribe, leave a comment, share this with a friend or family member. I'd love to create more of these healing meditations for you. Until next time, bye for now.